Ever wondered how your computer connects to a network? The unsung hero behind this process is a hardware component known as a network interface card, or NIC for short. This tiny yet powerful card is the bridge that connects your computer to a network, be it a home network or the vast expanse of the internet. It's like the computer's passport, allowing it to communicate and interact with other devices. Each NIC is unique, given a Media Access Control, or MAC, address at the point of manufacture. This MAC address, usually written in hexadecimal form, is a combination of the manufacturer code and the serial code, making every NIC distinct. The NIC allows your computer to be assigned an Internet Protocol or IP address by the network, which can either be static or dynamic, allowing it to communicate further. In essence, without a NIC, your computer would be an island, unable to reach out to other computers or access the internet. Now, let's dive into the mysterious world of MAC addresses. The Media Access Control, or MAC address, is a unique identifier that's baked into your network interface card, or NIC, right at the point of manufacture. Think of it as the social security number for your NIC. It's that unique. Now, this address has a specific structure. It's usually written as hexadecimal. That means it uses numbers 0 to 9 and letters A to F. The MAC address is created using two primary components: the manufacturer code and the serial code. The manufacturer code, as the name suggests, identifies who made the NIC, while the serial code is a unique number assigned by the manufacturer. This combination ensures that no two MAC addresses are the same. So, the MAC address is like the unique fingerprint of your NIC, making it distinct in the vast sea of network devices. But what about IP addresses? What's their story, you might ask? Well, IP stands for Internet Protocol, and an IP address is like a unique identifier that devices use to communicate in a network. Just as you need a physical address to receive mail, a computer needs an IP address to send and receive data on the network. An IP address is allocated by the network and can be either static, meaning it remains the same over time, or dynamic, where it changes every time a device connects to the network. It's quite fascinating, actually. Now, there are two types of IP addresses: IPv4 and IPv6. IPv4 is the older version with 4 sets of numbers separated by periods, like a digital house number. But as the internet grew, we needed more addresses, so IPv6 was born, offering a vastly larger number of addresses to accommodate the ever-expanding digital universe. So, while MAC addresses are like your next fingerprint, IP addresses are like its mailing address, telling the network where to deliver data. Now that we've talked about NICs, MAC addresses, and IP addresses, let's talk about the role of a router. A router, in essence, is like a traffic director on the information superhighway of your network. It takes in data packets and sends them to their specific destinations on the network based on their IP addresses. But that's not all. A router also assigns these IP addresses. Think of it like a housing authority, giving out addresses to each device on the network. These can be static, staying the same over time, or dynamic, changing each time a device connects to the network. Furthermore, a router connects your local network to the wide world of the internet. It's like your network's gateway, letting data in and out while also providing a level of security. So the router is like the postman of your network, delivering data to the correct IP addresses. Let's do a quick recap of what we've learned. The network interface card, or NIC, is like the passport for your computer, allowing it to voyage into the vast world of the internet. It's given a unique MAC address at the point of manufacture, written in hexadecimal, which combines a manufacturer code and a serial code. Then we delved into the realm of IP addresses. These are allocated by the network and can be static or dynamic. They essentially serve as the mailing address for your computer on the internet. And there are two types, IPv4 and IPv6, each with its own characteristics and uses. Finally, we discussed the role of a router in a network. It's the diligent postmaster, sending data to specific destinations and assigning IP addresses. It's also the bridge that connects a local network to the internet. And with that, we've unraveled the mystery of how your computer connects to a network. It's all about NICs, MAC addresses, IP addresses, and routers working together to make it happen.